And good day. Time now for a Coach Big Pete rant. It's been a long time for a Coach Big Pete rant. God bless Nick Saban. He's becoming special now, and he had a little bit of a golden one, basically talking about recruiting sites, basically just ruining expectations with kids. I also would include parents too. I think a lot of the recruiting stars and rankings, like I said, have meant absolutely crap numerous times, and I really do laugh about it with the stars, especially getting to notice. And I was publisher 6 in February of 2016, and just talking to college coaches more and more, and you get a better feeling of it. Literally, they laugh their asses off at the star system. They laugh their asses off the ranking system. And yes, DeepDishFootball.com does do a ranking system, but it's funny. It's funny to the panel. It was funny to me when I was on the panel because it's hilarious. Because it doesn't matter. The best fit for the scheme in school for the player. If you have the talent, if you have the size, if you have the speed, you're going to be a big D1 recruit. But again, these stars and rankings are basically just built these recruiting publications, and I'm talking about the big ones on the websites and that. They're a joke. They're just basically there to sell articles and to make money. Simple as that. Again, what has the highest disposable income rate? A college graduate. A college graduate has the higher disposable income rate. So if you get a little bit of snippet of that income, so you'll just talk about their college, their university, and say, hey, you know what, this university, they got a great kid. He's special in that. Or you put it as clickbait and basically say, okay, paid us $850, $750, $650. You see the article of a kid saying that he's interested in this certain school or that school. But talking about these rankings and these stars and these recruiting sites, they're nothing more than a joke to college coaches, especially some of the bigger college coaches that I know. The best fit for the scheme, the best fit for the school is the best fit for the kid. Those are how the college coaches recruit. And the best thing now is that you have some of these recruiting publications that will sell players, and that they will sell their information. They will sell players to sell the players that you can get your name featured on our website if you pay this certain amount of money, which is becoming even a bigger joke. It's almost hilarious. And then you have recruiting writers who never coached, never played, called themselves expert. And I've coached and I've played, and I have never ever called myself an expert. Never. And I said there's no expert in football. Football is a life learning process. And they basically buy or purchase a certain amount of scouting notes or recruiting notes from free to pay recruiting services, and they act like it's their own words, and it's absolutely hilarious. If I've made a few correlations, and I've talked to parents about it. Some of the recruiting service guys, the free recruiting service guys that have put notes up on Twitter, and people literally just stealing their notes and putting up on their big named websites and everything else, and it's effing hilarious. I love it because literally it has become a joke with these publications, and most of these college coaches know it's a joke. And DeepDishFootball.com, guess what? It's a good place. I like talking to the kids. I like showing kids from smaller towns or schools that people might not pay attention to. That's one of my main things. That's what I like to do on DeepDishFootball.com. But literally, people are taking the thing about the rankings. He's not going to get recruited, blah blah blah, because he's lowered. Bullshit. Literally. The Deep Dish Football rankings, when they come out, and when the panel votes and ranks them, and I put them on the website, you know what the coaches do? I guarantee you probably a couple D1 coaches says, you got some toilet paper? I got some toilet paper. And it's the same way with the other people, too, with the star system and the rankings, too. It's just absolutely toilet paper. It's bullshit. And I'm going to swear, and I'm sorry, and I do apologize, but it's time that people understand this. All it is just clickbait. I can say a kid's interested. If he had an ice cream cone in Madison, Wisconsin, I can say he's interested in going to the Wisconsin Badgers, make a bullshit article up, and sell it for $850. Simple as that. Sell a monthly subscription. And Deep Dish Football basically only survives on donations and none of that subscription bullshit, because all it is clickbait. That's all it is. It's basically teasing college football fans. And college football fans are mostly college, about 60 to 7% are college age, college recruits, college graduates that have graduated that have their major. And as anyone knows about stats and economics, and that a small little person knows that they have the most disposable income. And if I can get a little bit of that, money with some clickbait article, some bullshit about some kid that he wore a Penn State t-shirt, that must mean he's interested in Penn State. Guess what? I'm making money. I'm making money because you want to know something, because you're so enticed into your fandom that you'll want to see who's the next big recruit that's going to come in. That's all it is. It's clickbait. That's all it is. It's a tease. I'm teasing you because I want your effing money. Simple as that. And the kids, basically, you go to a camp, have a fun time at a camp. Oh, Johnny Little ran a 40 in that. I write a little bit of an article, and I put that kid's name in the article. I charge that kid $8.50 so he can just see his effing article. What does that say? Simple as that. It's all BS. Literally, BS. You want to be recruited, and I tell this to the kids in that. You want to be recruited, you fill out those free recruiting questionnaires. You fill out those questionnaires for the free recruiting services. You send your stuff to coaches via email. That's the best way for you to get recruited. Don't believe all this bullshit hype with the stars and all that other crap. TJ LSU dad has had some great videos. I'm going to put it up on an article because the guy is unbelievably smart. I guarantee you he's probably about 26,000 IQ points smarter than me. I guarantee you that, the way I talk. But he is smart. He basically presented a clear-cut case on why these stars, it's basically payola. That's all it is. It's payola for publications. And I've been offered money numerous times to write about articles, to do smash articles on different recruits, to make fun of different recruits, and I've said no. I know my competition has taken that money and has done that crap. And it's complete BS. Simple as that. Literally, like I said, the biggest prostitution thing now is basically recruiting writing. That's all it is. That's all it is. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football. This has been a Coach Big Pete rant. I'm going to piss off a lot of people, I guarantee you that. But it had to be said, and I'm happy Nick Saban said it. And you should definitely check out Chris Creighton, Jeff Franklin from Penn State, Brett Bielema, who was the head coach of Arkansas, and that video. I'm going to put that video up as well. Please check it out. Because literally, it's all it is. It's just clickbait and make money off of a population of people who are known that have access income where they can get to it, and basically it's an enticing clickbait. That's all it is. Thank you so much. My name is Coach Big Pete of TheThisFootball.com.